everyone. I hope everyone is enjoying the very first week of summer, and I decided to chop on here and walk you through one of the newer books from Evan-Moor Publishers. They sent this book to us for our honest opinion. You all know that I'm a huge Evan-Moor user in our home, and so almost everything that I bring to you is stuff that we actually do use in our homeschool throughout the entire time we homeschool. So today I'm going to be talking to you about the newer book that was just released early part of this year or towards the end of last year, the Sharpeners STEM book. I have done some of their other books that they have. They have like a STEM challenges book. They have like a whole collection of STEM books that you can take a look at, and you can also find some of those videos here on my Instagram channel. I am only going to be walking you through grade 5. I chose grade 5 because my son is a huge STEMmer. Some of you guys know that from following us on Instagram, that he loves engineering, anything that has to do with science, math. That is his thing. That's his jam. So I decided not to go with the grade 4. I decided to go with the grade 5 because it was a little bit more where he is as far as where I feel that it would give him the rigor that he needs. So let's go ahead and open it up. So if you've been aware of some of the new Skill Sharpener books, they have redesigned them. You can only get the redesigned books from Evan-Moor Publishers unless they have started sending them to their other distributors. But as of now, and from what I understand, the newer books, you can only get them directly from the Evan-Moor website. And I will link this book in my bio so you can go ahead and try to check this one out. So here we have the QR code is right here, and you get a free teaching guide with resources to teach you how to use this book. By no means do you have to use the teaching guide, but I'm going to be honest with you, I really do like that they added that in there, especially for all the new homeschoolers who are not quite used to homeschooling, who may just need a little bit more of a guide for them. But for us veterans, you know, you can still use it. It's still helpful. It makes your life a lot less complicated, but you don't have to use it. So on the very first page, you have of course, this book belongs to who. The kids will be working their way through 9 different units in this book. And these units are too much to sell, diversity, shelter in place, refuge camp, limited resources, community centers, disposing of trash, tiny houses, and not enough classrooms. So each one of the books has different topic areas that your student will be working on, so it depends on what grade level that you decide to go with. There's a certificate at the back of the book, as well as bonus STEM puzzles, as well as your answer key. I have always left my answer keys in my books. I don't have an issue with my son. My son has never flipped back to the back looking for the answer keys. I use them, you know, periodically if it's something I want to make sure that I'm sure that I'm helping him with the right information, but I have not had an issue with having to pull them out. But you can pull them out if you want to. So at the beginning, you get a really nice welcome message, very colorful, giving you a little bit about STEM, which is really, really nice, and a little bit breakdown of what each one of the letters mean. So if you don't know, STEAM means science, technology, engineering, art, and math. So that is what is going to be covered. So I do love the fact that you get a general material list right here on the very first page. A lot of this stuff is stuff that you just have lying around the house, so there's no need to rush out and buy a whole bunch of materials. If you do see something on here, just go ahead and grab it from your local Dollar Tree or Dollar General or whatever your dollar store is in your area, and you can just go ahead and just throw this stuff in a container, and you'll just have it all ready to go. Full disclaimer, we have not started working in this book yet because I'm saving this for our STEM Fridays, for when we officially start homeschooling. We officially started homeschooling for 4th grade back here in March, but some of his materials we have not exactly dug into because I saved those for him to start digging into in July. So we are homeschooling 4th grade, but not at the level that we do in the fall. So this will be coming out in July. This will be for Fridays for us to do because I want to reserve Fridays as our STEM day. Who knows, he may switch it and decide he wants to do Mondays, but you know, it's really up to him. So at the beginning, you get your real world connection. So there is a passage for the children to read, which connects what they're going to be learning about to the real world. Kids do so much better when they are connecting things to real world life experiences versus things that are not real world like. So I've always been a a advocate for making sure that there's always some kind of real life connection to anything that he's learning. So on the next one, you get what is the problem? And so the kids have to go ahead and answer these questions, and it starts them thinking. So I love that there's a whole critical thinking to this book. And then there's some more reading about learning about the problem. So they will read this passage over here. Now, I know what you're saying. This is a lot just to do on a Friday, but what I would probably do for him is I would probably start off kicking it off right here, reading this for him, working on this together, and then we would probably take turns reading this page and that page and having a really open discussion. And then I would probably go and get some other materials to help bring this home to put with this, a little bit more supplements, some videos or something like that, or looking for some articles for him to read through. And then on the next page, we have the art connection. So then there's an art connection for them to do over here on this side. So again, still getting and lining up with what those letters mean. You get your art on this page. And then here you have an area for him to sketch his ideas. And then we go on here. Here is your math connection. So then we're going to get a little bit of math in. I highly recommend that you get on the Evan-Moor website and make sure you check which book will line up with your child for as far as math. Because what you don't want to do is to pick a book that is on a higher grade level, and then the math is something that your child has never seen. And then you can't do the math part of it, and then you got to try to refigure out how to make a math component to where your child is. So please make sure you look at the sample pages on the Evan-Moor website so you can pick the right book that works with your child. So let's go on to the next page here. So then here's the engineering connection, and then the career spotlight. And then we have over here more STEM tasks over here, problems to solve, too much to sell. So I'm going to be honest with you, we could do this, like this could be our entire homeschool for Fridays because it covers a lot of different subject matter. We've got a little bit of social studies, we've got science, we've got art, we've got math. So basically, if I wanted to, I could say, you know what? On Fridays, my lesson plan is just for us to use our STEM book because it covers everything that we need, and then throw in some game schooling, some hands-on activities. And I think that's a really nice, low-key end to the week to have something like that. But you can do it the way you want. And so again, we continue to build on the engineering process and on that critical thinking process and designing and coming up with conclusions of how to solve the problems. So this is a really, really good book. If you're looking for something that covers STEM, critical thinking, and covers a lot of the different subject matters that you're looking for to try to break up your homeschooling week. So again, like I said, we have not started working in this. This will be our Fridays, and we will probably use this as just, this is our Friday homeschooling because I'm taking more of a relaxed homeschooling approach this year because I'm just trying to make sure we're fine-tuning all those previous skills from K through up until 4th grade. So we're being a little bit more relaxed with our homeschooling. So this is a really wonderful book, and the book lines up the same way, the same different tasks. It's very colorful, very bright, some very interesting subject matters that's going on in here. If you know, there's something for every child in here, depending on if you have a kinesthetic learner, an auditory learner, there's something in there for every type of learner, and you can build on this and make this a unit study. So you don't have to do it like I would do it in one day. You can do this over a course of a week and make it just like a unit-based thing that you guys work on. And here is the answer key in the back I wanted to show you guys. And here are the little, you can see some of the STEM puzzles that come in here for the kids to do. Let me see, let me open this up. So here's the answer key here, and I think I might have passed. Yep, there's the certificate. And there's a certificate that you can just slide into your homeschool portfolio, and you'll be done with this book. So this is the new Skill Sharpeners STEM Grade 5 book, Connecting School and Home. Again, Evan-Moor always follows the Common Core standards. This book is a wonderful book if you're looking for something to bring more STEM into your home. So until in my next video, I'm going to be reviewing the Daily Word Problems Math Grade 4. So look out for that one. Look for the link for this book in my Instagram post, and I will see you guys later. Bye.